my perspective, there should be no solitary confinement for anybody at any time. If a person needs to be isolated, I can understand that. But solitary is an unsafe place because officers won't give you toilet paper. Officers won't give you pads if you're bleeding. Officers won't give you blankets. I agree with you that some people need to be alone, but I don't think it should be under solitary confinement because your food, your need for water, you are relying on one human being who, if they're very sadistic, yes, you might get the alone time, but for me, I felt like I was Pac-Man with my brain being gobbled up by Pac-Man because I was having to deal with different circumstances. I do believe some people need to be isolated. I just don't believe they need to be tortured.
Which is what usually happens.
Which is my experience, and which was, I am involved with formerly incarcerated women around the United States. I don't think a single one, I don't disagree with what you're saying in terms of care. I just don't think there's a single person who has been in solitary that thinks it's humane. So if you can't get a roll of toilet paper, whether you need to be separated, and very often the people that are separated are LGBT people because they have a significantly higher population because the guard decides that it's very, very discriminatory, and under the guise of protecting someone who's gay, they put them in prison, in solitary. So the idea that it's for your protection, especially with transgender people, I know that's not the case. And it's also a place where, prison is a place where sexual violence is epidemic for women. And PREA or no PREA.
That's the
PREA,
Prisoner Rape
Elimination Act. PREA came to be because sexual violence was so prevalent in prisons. And nothing that they've done over decades has prevented sexual violence. In fact, it's probably just as high now. And so when you're in solitary, officers know where they can take you so that you won't be seen. They're in charge. So that kind of power is detrimental to anybody. But I do believe some people need to be punished for bad behavior, and I do believe some people need a break from general population, but I think we need a kinder and gentler alternative to solitary.
Are there